Hi, it's Barbara Ireland, and today is a very special day because this beautiful book just came out. Get it on there. The Transformative Power of Near-Death Experiences by Dr. Penny Satori and Kelly Walsh. I'm a contributor to this book, as is Bernie Siegel, Neale Donald Walsch, and 20 other amazing people who have had near-death experiences. This is such an astounding book because I tear up about this because it's such a big deal. Sorry. Speaking about a near-death experience is a very personal and intense thing to do. It took me about 4 years to actually decide to come out about it because there's going to be a lot of people that laugh at it, say it doesn't happen, say it was my brain just freaking out, saying there's nothing to the spirit world, etc. But I can tell you that everyone in this book experienced something absolutely profound in that moment of terror. And so I'm really, really excited about this book because Neale Donald Walsch said this book will do more for humanity to help them let go of the fear of dying than any other recent book he has found. And that's huge. The authors, Dr. Penny Satori is a world-renowned expert in NDEs. She worked in a critical care unit for years and watched as people died and came back. And not many wanted to talk about it because of the very reason why I'm tearing up. It's very intense and personal, right? But it was so profound for her to hear the stories that the people did tell her that she went on to become an expert in this and speaks all over the world. Kelly Walsh is the real impetus behind this book. She had a suicide attempt, and in the hospital while she was recovering, she had this profound experience. And in it was the message to create this book. And so this is a direct gift from her to all of us. So, wow, I didn't think I'd be crying. I was like totally fine before I started this video, but I'm just really excited about it. So in 2010, I had my experience, and it was at a camp. I'm not going to go into major detail here, but I'll give you the gist. It was at a camp where you go to push your boundaries and develop courage and strength and deal with fear and all that. And I was going to try to deal with the negative thoughts that I was hearing in my head, which I now call mind loops. And I had, my near-death experience was a combination of heat stroke and hyponatremia, which is when you have dangerously low sodium levels in your body. And of course, at this camp, I was drinking water like crazy to make sure I wasn't dehydrated. And I was sweating like crazy because every day was physically intense. And that was washing the sodium out of my body. And when you have low sodium, you have dangerously low blood pressure levels. So the combination of these two things put me over the edge. I ended up having a 4-hour life review. And in the life review, I got the answer that I had gone to this camp to find out about these negative thoughts. My question was, do I have these negative thoughts going in my head all the time? Because there was one night while on stage, I heard this stream of negative thoughts I did not know I had. I thought I was generally a happy person, albeit on antidepressants, but still generally a happy person. And what I found out from this life review was that, yeah, I did have these thoughts going on in my head all the time. I just wasn't conscious of them. And I think most, if not all of us, have these things. They're old conditioned messages that we pick up and hang on to and reinforce unconsciously through habits and our own thinking. And they're all the self-doubt, self-criticism, judgments of ourselves and others, resentments, blah, 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 blah. That's the world of mind loops. And so when I came back, part of my experience during my near-death experience was I was given the choice to stay or to go at the end of this 4-hour life review. And I asked questions at that point. I don't know if I'll go into those right now, but I will tell you that I could tell when I came back my career was going to change. I was doing music, and I still love music, I still do music, and I want to marry music with the mind loop work. That's my goal, and I'm working on it. Wait till you see what happens. Wow. But in the meantime, I'm primarily focused on the mind loop work and training other people to change these, to interrupt these negative thoughts that are unconsciously playing. Because when I did that, oh my God, did my life change so dramatically. And any of you who know me, who knew me beforehand, has seen this dramatic transformation. I certainly see this dramatic transformation. My family has dramatic, it is dramatic. I even look different. I act different. I think different. I came back with different values and strengths. And you know, I went to that camp to knock out these negative thoughts, these mind loops. And I also went there to develop courage and strength. I developed courage and strength from the program a little bit anyway. But man, when I let go of my mind loops, I developed a lot of courage, a lot of strength, a lot of desire to just freaking live to the utmost. Because if there's one thing I realized from my near-death experience is that life is unpredictable. I wasn't sick. I wasn't frail. I had nothing wrong with me. Who thought I'd be almost dying, for God's sake, when I went to that camp? I sure didn't. So life is unpredictable. So the second thing that I learned, life is unpredictable. 2, every moment is precious. Every moment is precious. The next time you drink your coffee, oh, my coffee's over there, when you sip that thing and you feel the heat of that going down your throat and you feel that yummy, nutty, kind of creamy taste on your mouth and you feel the kind of fun coffee feeling, perky feeling that comes from it, now that's when you're really in the moment and you're knowing this moment is precious. Because I don't know when we leave if we have 5 senses anymore. Our 5 senses are astounding. We get to see colors and hear music and hear birds. We get to feel sun, the warmth of sun on our skin, or catch snow on our tongue and feel the coldness. We get to hold people we love. We get to kiss and other things. We get to drink things and eat things and walk and feel the ground under our feet. Smell things. Yeah, this experience of life is so extraordinary, and it just got amped up after my near-death experience. So that now I no longer fear death, the act of death. I may fear the sickness and the pain that goes before death, but what am I going to do? That could be part of my reality, maybe not. But I don't fear the act of death. if I'm going to fear something involving death, it's going to be that I am not living a full life. And my only goal now, well, I have many goals, but let's say my primary goal right now is to create amazing memories from my life. And that means going out on a limb sometimes, crying in a video for you guys, talking about my near-death experience, doing all sorts of crazy stuff that I do. Creating memories. That means I'm living more fully. And that's what I wish so much for you. That's what I desire for you. And if you have any fear of death, or if you know someone who is nearing the end of their life, or you just have curiosity, highly, highly recommend this beautiful, beautiful book. It's on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. This is just a beautiful, beautiful day for me. And I hope you share in this joy with me and take a read. Check out this book. I really think you'll love it.